Hey friends, it's me, Erin, your friendly neighborhood energy alchemist with today's Schumann Resonance Report for Wednesday, February the 19th. All right, friends, how are you feeling? How are you doing? All right, so yesterday we came up with this pattern right here. I have to tell you, this is not a pattern that I think I've seen before, or if I have, it hasn't been very frequently. So I can't give you any specifics about these three lines. It's really interesting because it's all release energy, but the way it's laid out is really, really interesting. Yesterday, this started coming in at about 1 p.m. Central Time and lasted until about 9 p.m. Central Time. Deep, deep release energy. For me, this was bringing up stuff that was old, like stuff with my dad who died years ago and arguments that I had with people years ago. And it kept bringing up stuff from way, way back. Lots of that in here. Even in my dreams last night, I was dreaming about things that were long ago, like things that I don't know if I had regret or things that I had wished had gone differently is kind of the feeling I got with that. And a lot of the dreams, I was looking at these things from an outsider's perspective, like observing myself go through them as if I was showing myself that I did the best I could. And in the moment, I know that's not easy to tell yourself, especially when things feel really difficult. But I think it was important for me to realize that I did the best I could with some of these things, that I might have regret that they didn't turn out the way I preferred, but I still did the best I could with it. So today with this energy, not only do we have stitching still in the background, it has really lessened out here, the stitching. We're more into homeostasis. These few lines are still stitching, just not a lot. But this big release, I feel like this is going to carry through for the next day or two. If you have some big release coming forward, if you're emotional, if you have some anger under the surface that's rising up, something like that, it feels like it's right in here. So please be mindful today. Watch your spiciness and be careful that you are not reacting to someone and letting them drag you out of your own integrity. Meditation this morning lines right up. It was telling me it's all about doing the best with what you can, right? Things may not always be able to work out exactly how you want them to because we do live in a physical world with all kinds of rules and constraints. So the way you might want it to go may not be the best way for it to happen. And letting go of that disappointment can be really hard. But when you can learn to do the best with what you've got and focus on the positive that it does bring you, even in the midst of the negative, it can really help not only with your anxiety, but help with law of attraction to bring something better forward for you. And believe me, I know it's hard to focus on the things that are better when stuff is falling apart. I'm just like that too. I've got a lot going on in my life. I got a lot going on, but I'm still focusing that right now, today, everything's okay. Right now, today, all my needs are met. Right now, today, my family is healthy and good and safe. Right now, today, everything is okay. And that's where you have to focus when things get so far out of hand. The other thing in meditation that came up with this, and it's reflected in my cards, is this has karmic ties to it. Now, you have to remember that karma is not about retribution. It's not about you were bad in another life and you need to learn a lesson. It doesn't work that way. Karma is about balance. So if you have a place in your life where you feel out of balance, pay attention there. See where you can do the work to bring yourself back into balance. And I feel like this energy is really calling our attention to those places where we feel slightly out of balance or a lot out of balance and asking us, is it our focus? Are you focused on all the reasons it's not working out? Or are you giving yourself permission to focus on something that feels better? I don't know. It's up to you. All right, here's our cards for today. So the first card that comes out of the deck for us today is patience. We must have patience and self-compassion as we move through tying up some of these karmic ties. Remembering, again, that karma is not about retribution, but about finding balance between two different sides of a coin. Sometimes in order to balance that karma, you have to turn inwards and spend time alone because the advice you're getting from other people just isn't helpful. Sometimes, but not always, you have to look inside to find that imbalance so that you can make the changes to get yourself back into balance. This is where you start to feel like you're back on the path or more on the path and experience a feeling of recovery. But friends, we are tying up karmic ends, so we need a lot of self-compassion and a lot of patience. Look at that. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait to go to Mexico. I'm leaving very early on Saturday morning. All right, you guys, we are going to start our day off right. We're going to take a nice big deep breath and ground ourselves into Mother Earth and then set our intention for this day by keeping it in the present moment. Are you ready? Because I totally am. All right, nice big deep breath in and release. drop your shoulders, and just remember that today's a great day. It's just starting out, so you can literally do anything you want with this day. So make it what you want. Do something that feels good today. Even if you have a lot of obligations, find a way to sneak something small in there that's just for you, because it makes a difference. It does. And you are valuable. You are important enough to do those things for yourself, because today's a great day. It's a great day.